the newly presented price on the offer. Negotiation is a very important part of the smart home buying strategy. Having someone trained as an expert who's looking out for your best interests will help ensure that you don't overpay for your next home. The mistake of overpaying can be multiplied when dealing with new construction as well, because the builder's sales rep, their compensation, bonuses, and promotion is all driven by the profit from their sales efforts. So they're incented to make you pay more. It's a fact that the new home builder sales rep's ability to be nice, polite, and listen to your needs is really a function of their training. The more you pay for new construction, the more the sales representative makes, and they know this going into the negotiations with you. So don't be fooled. New construction home buyers benefit when dealing with a local expert advisor. Overpaying for your loan is also a mistake that should never happen. Have you ever wondered what causes home buyers to overpay for their home loan? More importantly, do you know how to prevent this from happening? The most overlooked opportunity to prevent this from happening is getting a lender to give you a good faith estimate before divulging your social security number and paying for a credit report. A good faith estimate is a form that lists the terms and all the costs of your home loan, and getting the fees associated with your loan disclosed up front, even if the lender comes highly recommended from a friend or a family member, and this is always the best practice. Being a comparison shopper will also discourage most lenders from slipping in both inflated and junk fees. A smart home buying strategy takes into account all of the fees associated with buying and owning a home. Since most home buyers obtain financing, having someone who's knowledgeable about costs and the little things that can potentially lower your interest rate or make the most beneficial loan programs available, well, this can have a very real impact on your outcome. For example, optimizing your credit score is always a good practice and can directly impact your interest rate in a positive fashion. Understanding the variables that impact your loan and the costs associated with your loan are a very important part of your smart home buying strategy. When looking to get the best deal and maximizing your equity through a smart home buying strategy, consider this. One way to accelerate your equity and build wealth with your home purchase is to buy a home under the market value. Having a home search process that allows you to identify and segment certain listing types, well, that's the best place to start. A few types of home sellers that might be willing to sell their property below market are homes that are owned by banks, people who are going through a short sale because of foreclosure, other distressed sellers, including those that are having divorce, homes that have a high number of days on the market, and finally, vacant homes. Now, there are also a few other variables associated with the home loan that can accelerate your equity over time, and these include buying down your interest rate, local and national home buying incentives like grants and loan programs, and mortgage acceleration programs, as well as increasing your down payment. There are many more, but with situations like these, as the old saying goes, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Preventing these mistakes is just one part of the process. If you really want to maximize the opportunity, you can't stop once you have found the perfect home and have the perfect loan. There are many additional factors that you have to consider to execute a smart home buying strategy successfully, and missing just one of them could cost you thousands. Remember, the home buying process can be very taxing. Don't put yourself in the emotionally compromised position of just wanting to get it done and over with. Understand that most home sellers are just as motivated to get the deal finished and closed as you are. Savvy buyers recognize that this is an opportune time to get a seller to potentially give you concessions that sometimes could total thousands of dollars more than you might expect. And this can happen even after you've already negotiated a sales price, so it's never too late. Having an expert advisor who has specialized training in negotiations is the key to making this happen. A smart home buying strategy will take all of these variables into consideration. Sure, today's real estate market might have some of the best deals in history, but how do you take advantage of them? Well, it's simple. By having a smart home buying strategy where you can make a smart investment in your next home, you can take advantage of the opportunities that are awaiting you in today's real estate market. And remember, a smart home buyer has a smart home buying strategy.